Starting in January 2026, Japan kicked off its brand new orderly coexistence framework. For our Filipino community and fellow expats, this is a massive shift. It completely sweeps away 30 years of messy, paper-based rules and replaces them with one single, synchronized digital standard. What does this transition actually mean for you? Well, it moves your entire residency process into a single data stream. The old days of immigration officers slowly reviewing your paper documents months after you submitted them are officially over. Now it is all about real-time digital cross-checks. If you are planning to bring your spouse or children over to Japan soon, here is the big thing you need to watch out for. Connecting your residency records directly to the My Number network means the system can instantly reject your application if there is even a tiny typo or administrative error. This new strictness trades flexibility for total transparency. Because the review process is tied to automated system triggers, your results no longer depend on an officer's mood or personal interpretation. By matching your payroll and tax history with these exact benchmarks, you can actually calculate your chances before you apply. Navigating this shift correctly is what separates those who stay temporary workers from those who build a permanent happy family life here in Japan. To succeed, your visa application is going to be evaluated through what we call the social compliance triad. These three pillars are your municipal taxes, your national pension, and your health insurance. The 2026 system connects all of this directly to your My Number card for an instant audit. Just one missed payment can trigger an automatic rejection, while a perfect record secures that highly coveted 5-year visa. Make no mistake, this system is completely unforgiving. A single late payment on your health insurance or pension doesn't just put your next visa renewal at risk. It can actually lead to the government retracting your permanent residency status if you already have it. So, what is your first step? Before you even think about starting any sponsorship paperwork, you must do a self-audit using the Myna Portal app. You need to check and make sure you have a perfectly clean, gapless 24-month history of contributions. In 2026, perfect administrative hygiene is your golden ticket. Next, you need to prepare for a major structural change that just went into effect in April 2026. This change completely rewrites how taxes are calculated for your spouse's income. Under the old system, health insurance providers would look backward to decide if your spouse qualified as a tax-free dependent. They used to look at what your spouse actually earned during the previous calendar year. But this chart shows how things have changed. Now, the government calculates your dependent's status based on the projected future income written in their new Japanese employment contract. If your spouse's expected salary is projected to go over 1 million yen, their dependent status is taken away immediately. While this allows your spouse to start working in Japan much faster, they will have to pay their own independent health insurance and pension premiums right from day one. You also need to keep in mind the new child rearing support contribution. This is a mandatory monthly deduction that is hitting every single household's payroll starting this year. If you are a dual income family, you really need to sit down and recalculate your true monthly take-home pay. Taking the time to do these numbers now will make sure these accelerated deductions don't cause a major financial shock to your family's budget later. Aside from the financial records, gathering your physical certificates has also become a highly synchronized operation. If you are bringing family from the Philippines, you will need PSA-issued marriage and birth certificates. Remember, these certificates must be officially apostilled by the DFA in Manila, and they must be issued within the last 12 months to be accepted. Now, here is where it gets tricky. Within Japan, you must obtain your local municipal tax and income certificates. Under the current 2026 immigration rules, these Japanese documents must be issued within exactly 3 months of your visa submission date. This diagram shows the massive timing risk. If you request your Japanese tax certificates too early, they might expire while you are still waiting for a delayed apostille to arrive from Manila. If your document timelines don't match up perfectly, the automated scanner will reject your entire application. Let's talk about income. While there is no written strict legal minimum, we highly recommend a household income of at least 3.5 million yen as your baseline for a successful sponsorship in 2026. Getting through this paperwork requires zero defect preparation, and precise timing is your best shield against rejection. But here is a major update. Immigration is no longer just looking at your bank account. They are now actively measuring what they call integration potential. They want to see if your dependents are actually prepared to fit in and participate in Japanese society. As the sponsor, you should take advantage of your local city hall resources. Many municipal portals across Japan now offer Tagalog support. Use them to register your family for local programs, enroll your children in school orientation, or sign your spouse up for community Japanese language classes. Taking these small steps shows genuine civic engagement, which can protect your application if it ever goes to a manual compliance review. The Japanese government now highly prioritizes families who show they are active in their neighborhoods over those who only exist as names on a visa form. Think of the 2026 update as a strict computer program. It doesn't negotiate, but it highly rewards you if you give it the exact data it wants. Look at this matrix to see your next steps. You have a green light if you have a perfect 24-month Mina portal record, valid apostilles, and make over 3 million yen. If you hit all those green marks, go ahead and apply immediately through the Digital Certificate of Eligibility Fast Track system. But you are in the yellow light zone if you find gaps in your pension, have expired documents, or if your tax records don't match your actual pay. If that is you, do not apply yet. Instead, take the next 6 to 12 months to fix your records with a local tax compliance audit. Yes, this level of administrative work is tough, but doing it right is the single best way to get rid of visa stress and build a secure, permanent future for your family in Japan. You've got this.